Drummer's having a wonderful time today. He had his breakfast. As you can see, he's never missed a meal in his life. And he's been running all around the house for the past 5 minutes or so. He just climbed up on the cat tree. And, excuse me, he's still licking his chops from his breakfast. Or maybe I should say brunch, since it's mid-afternoon already. We didn't get up until about, I would say 1 o'clock today. And Cha-Cha, of course, stuck her face in mine the minute she saw that I was starting to wake up and intruded to wake me up altogether. Now, Drummer's up on the cat tree deciding what he's going to do next. Naturally, I got up after a few minutes when Cha-Cha stuck her face in mine because she doesn't take no for an answer. She wiggles her whiskers, pushes her nose into my nose, and is absolutely determined that I have to get out of bed, whether I'm ready or not. So eventually, I got out of bed and did my morning ablutions and came downstairs and made my coffee. I love my Nespresso machine, and this morning I had, I think it was Venetian coffee. I'm not absolutely certain, but it was delicious. I had just a little bit of sweet and low and some half and half. And Dreidel just jumped on my lap, which is making the camera wiggle. And Drummer is staring at him as if to say, what are you doing on Mom's lap? And I'm still up here. But if he really wants to, he'll come down from the tree and he'll get on my lap too and push Dreidel off. Although Dreidel won't go unless he feels like it. Actually, what happens is, because Drummer absolutely adores Dreidel, he doesn't leave him alone. And poor Dreidel gets pretty annoyed after a while because Drummer just keeps rubbing up against him, purring up a storm, and being a pest. So Dreidel eventually jumps down with his tail twitching and goes off on his own. Later today, I'm going to cut Drummer's nails. I'm just waiting for an opportune time. Dreidel just climbed up off my lap onto the table, where he's making himself comfortable now. He's sitting very handsomely, sniffing at the package of catnip that is lying on the table in its plastic wrap. So far, he hasn't tried to open the package, which is something of a miracle. He really loves catnip. Drummer, how you doing, handsome? Oh, he's looking at Dreidel, trying to decide what to do. Look at the look on his face. He's glaring at me now. Oh, my goodness. There he is, my beautiful Drummer. I sometimes call him Bummer. He's not actually overweight. He is a very big cat, much bigger than most Tonkinese. He probably weighs somewhere in the vicinity of 15 pounds now. But he is heavily fleshed. Let's put it that way. He has a lot of muscle, and his muscle is covered by solid flesh. It's not flab. It doesn't hang down. He's not sloppily bodied. He is firmly bodied. I used to call him Chubby, but he's not really. He simply has a lot of flesh, but it's solid as a rock. He is not a soft cat. He's watching the stairs because there's another cat over there. I don't know who it is. But he also hears Cha-Cha in the kitchen licking out a can. That's why Cha-Cha's face is always dirty. She sticks her whole face in the can, and then she doesn't wash. Although, if she happens to come in and sit on the chair, Girly Girl will wash her face. The other day, I actually caught Peppy washing her face. Now that was something of a miracle. A very, very unusual action on Peppy's part, because he doesn't normally wash the other cats. The other cats wash him. What's up, Drum? You waiting to get your nails clipped? There's no point in putting Drummer on a diet. He really doesn't need to diet. He doesn't get any heavier than he is right now. He's massive, and I'm not about to cut back on his food. He actually eats normally, like he controls his appetite. He eats small meals at once. When I put the food down in the morning, or whenever I get up, he eats a normal amount of food, and then he walks away. He doesn't overeat, and he rarely throws up. Dreidel is the one who throws up all the time. He's the one I have to watch because he has tummy problems, but not Drummer. Later, Drummer will come back and eat just a little bit more, and he'll nibble throughout the day. If I put chicken down, he gets his share. But he's not a pig. He eats what he wants. He eats until he's comfortable. And then he leaves the dish and goes about his business, which most of the time is sitting on the cat tree like this, watching the world go by. That's his favorite thing. You'd think he was sitting up there minding his own business, but he's actually watching. Cha-Cha just walked past, and Drummer is watching her, but he's not going after her. He's not about to play or do anything else right now. He had his run earlier, just a few minutes ago. He raced around the downstairs, ran up the stairs and back down, and jumped up on the cat tree. At the beginning of this video, you saw him jump on the cat tree. Some cats need to be put on a diet, but not Drummer. Drummer controls what he eats, although I don't think he does it consciously, of course. I think he just eats when he's hungry. I don't think he eats when he's bored, like some animals do. He noshes, sort of like me. We nibble at things 4 or 5 times a day, and at supper time, we eat a normal meal, and then we go to bed. And that's Drummer. Drummer does his own thing. Right, Drum? Oh, Drummer! That's my guy. Well, he's my boy. Just like his daddy, Dreidel. They're my guys. Say goodbye, Drum. Say, see you again another day, and please subscribe so you can see more Drummer on video. And we'll do this another day. I'm looking forward to seeing you all again. Please feel free to ask questions. Some of you may want to know how to control your cat's diet. Well,